to work, and I'm just sitting here thinking, right, because I got about an hour before I get there because traffic is insane. But yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, like, because I'm looking at all of these new homes being built, right, in the high 200,000, 300,000 and up, right? I'm in Florida, so you know homes are expensive. And I'm thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on just a little bit of rent, but I'm sure this rent is relatable to a lot of people. And I'm saying to myself, the fact that they have these banks that give people loans lets us know people in general cannot afford a freaking home. Like, how is that a part of a civilized society when the basic needs of shelter and food is something that so many people don't have, is something that so many people have to work themselves half to death just to achieve? There is absolutely no way that anyone should be homeless unless they choose to be homeless, right? There's absolutely no way that anyone should have to sit down and apply to get a loan just to have shelter over their head. And then when you, let's say you're looking for shelter because, you know, you get tired of paying rent. I don't know what y'all rent is in y'all area, but my rent is now $1,500 a month, right? So that's damn near a mortgage payment. And it's higher in some areas. So I pay $1,500 a month, right? So if you're in a situation, you're like, well, I'm already paying $1,500 a month, but I don't own where I'm paying the $1,500 a month. So you're thinking of alternatives. But then when you look at the alternatives, it's like, am I going to put myself in debt for $200,000, $300,000? Really, honestly, almost $400,000 just for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And we're not talking about an area like Miami or something like that. No, don't even think that it's not even Orlando or Tampa. This is just a basic area in Florida that is not popping like the other areas in Florida, and they want nearly $400,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and that's on the low end. That's on the low end. It's just, this society has gone so far into the ground that it's absolutely ridiculous. And for the people to be like, oh, I can afford a home. If you did not pay for your home in cash up front, you can't afford a home. Making mortgage payments is not being able to afford a home at all. Only way you can afford to get a home is if you pay for that bad boy in cash. That means you owe nothing to nobody, and you are not paying interest on that loan, which is going to sink you further in the hole. So that is my little rant about this society and how it views shelter, which is a basic human right, and food, which is a basic human right. We went from having a place to live and not having to worry as indigenous people, and not having to worry about paying anyone to live in that shelter. Only thing we had to worry about was defending our shelter, but now we have to worry about paying someone to live somewhere, paying someone to build the shelter, because, you know, after all, they think we're complete idiots and they don't think that we can build our own homes, right? So now you have to pay someone a whole bunch of money and go through all of these unnecessary permits and insurances, and it's insane. How are you going to put insurance on a home that is built with a bunch of drywall, plywood, the cheapest framing that you could possibly get? I mean, come on, it's going to burn down. It is going to absolutely burn down. Like, it's not built to last at all. But then they be like, oh, we'll get insurance on it. Okay, well, are y'all gonna pay out? Or y'all just simply gonna say it was my fault when the standard is to build in a cheap way like that, unless it's brick, right? And even brick has a lot of flammable things within the home. But yeah, it's insane. It is truly insane. I'm sitting here and let me see if I can turn my camera around. It's just, you got all of these people heading in to work, you know, on the plantation. I don't have my glasses on, y'all. On the plantation, just trying to, you know, trying to make it happen for their family. And it's like, it's just it's insanity. It really is insanity. And I don't know if y'all like me, but I'm a little bit tired of this society that is built upon slave labor. Yet the only people that benefited from that slave labor are the ones that continue to keep us enslaved. And now they keep us enslaved just by our basic needs. And our basic needs is shelter and food. I mean, the majority of us go to work so that we can have our basic needs, shelter and food. Like, if we have any money left over to go on vacation or buy other things, then we do that. But most of us go to work for our basic needs, shelter, food, and transportation. All right, y'all. Peace.